How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here with another episode of the Vampire Diaries. It's episode 13 of season 7. So Raina is here, or Relena, because she does look like Elena. I'm sorry, but I don't know if that was deliberate or anything like that, but especially that last shot, I just can't help but think, if you squint so much, you'd think that Elena was never in the coffin, that, you know, she just took a half season for herself, and now she's back. But no, in all seriousness, obviously Raina has been on her way since, I guess, the beginning of season 7 when we got into the flash forwards. Obviously, we didn't know who it was at that time, but she has been, I guess, a presence that has been teased throughout this season, and now she is here in the flesh, young again. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this, because I'm assuming we're going to be dealing with her for the rest of the season, especially if we're going to be dealing with the flash forwards. So yeah, but yeah, let's get into this episode of the Vampire Diaries. It is episode 13 of season 7. Let's go.
Because the mark is only visible to the Brotherhood of the Fire.
Yeah.
When do I get mine?
So we're doing this dance again.
Never will.
I know, you know, I mentioned about the fact that she looks like Elena. Now I'm just getting Alaric and Elena flashbacks.
One day may be yours.
Well,
that is not today.
Well,
You're just gonna hurt yourself.
I think she's gonna. Yeah, I think she's. Jesus Christ!
Right.
She's gonna take that chance.
Never have to sedate her.
Oh!
AB negative. Very rare.
You gotta go.
No.
The parents are here.
You
Told me the last time we hung out, so thanks for that.
But, you know, Bayman.
You had a bourbon? How is that possible?
I know, it's a crime.
Someone celebrating a very timely demise. Stefan didn't tell you. What is this?
I love how judgmental she's being.
Carol Lockwood.
Hey, sorry it took so long to get back with Damon.
Oh, God.
Entire drive home, I was trying to figure out a way to tell Caroline.
Yeah, because that's it, though.
I just couldn't find the words.
Bonnie, Caroline, but again, she's not. She's
Right now, all you need to
not
worry
been
about
cremated
is
or anything like that.
Kidding me? The last thing anyone wants to deal with for the next 6 decades is a cranky, bitter, sexless Damon Salvatore. Okay? Elena would never do that to us, which is why she gave you very clear instructions to live your life.
Yeah, she's allowing you this freebie until she wakes up. Freebie to do like anything you want, all that jazz.
I'll imagine if your precious Bonnie found out that you gave Elena a Viking feud.
You're a dick, Enzo.
Shatter that
But I guess
fragile
water is
and
wet.
somewhat creepy frenemy thing you two have going on.
Creepy.
Get the sword. Bring it to me.
Just
at
bitter
Whitmore.
because you're no longer
Or your
besties
best
with
friend.
Damon.
That's-
Yeah.
Doctor, are you alright?
Oh! Oh!
I don't think they want to be born.
No. I kind of had that feeling that they would fend to themselves that they had to push for a C-section.
Valiant, but ultimately futile effort.
I thought we saw the last of this dickhead. It's a shame that she can't get a revenge on Julian.
I will not kill your father.
Oh, don't you dare.
You will.
You dickhead. Oh, that's more reason to hate this dickhead.
Just
Use it to carry on my legacy. I know that I will be with you every step of the way.
He's not blaming her or understands. Yeah.
You are my best friend, which is why I can't tell you. So I'm asking you, leave it alone.
it's difficult because either way, he's going to be hurting Bonnie.
Nora, Mary Louise, and Bo.
Oh, that is just perfectly reasonable. Putting my life and the lives of these babies into the hands of the people who tried to kill me.
Caroline.
Yeah, I know, but it's the best option we got right now.
I am not going.
You don't recognize me.
Well, no, because you were old before.
Every Hunger Games.
Ain't Raina Cruz.
Ooh, looks and manners. I am.
Oh, no! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Temple. I don't care about you or him or her. Give me.
Our singular lives, so that she may have many.
Sheesh. They're giving their lives for her? It's mental.
It will aid you in their destruction.
Shit. Oh, she is the chosen one, isn't she?
Avenge your father. Avenge us all.
They sacrificed themselves so that Raina could perform the miracle in their eyes, the greater good, the eradication of all vampires.
It's not though she seems to be.
God, Bo. Singing. Oh! This is how he's lost his voice! He was a great singer, though!
It's just a scratch. Move now.
Yeah, but it's a fatal one because, shit. I just love how people walked past this dagger just lying in the middle of nowhere.
I think it's working.
Don't say that. Oh no, Bo!
Oh my god, Bo.
This is Scar.
Once you've been marked, she'll chase you to the ends of the earth until your soul is back in that stone. Once she gets Bo, she'll go after any other vampire in her path, and right now, this hospital.
This will trigger a whole shit show.
Stay here. Come with us.
These babies deserve a chance. I can give that to them.
They could
Look
dream.
at Val.
Val, you could die.
I have to try.
Look at Valerie.
The one who gave it to her. Impeccable timing, considering Caroline literally couldn't be any more.
Bonnie could have
helpless
died.
I'm working on that.
You know what? Don't bother, Damon. Just sit there and do nothing before you find a way to make this an even bigger problem.
Oh boy.
What is it?
She's here.
She's dragging her sword across. Yo! It's so sinister.
Get us away from here.
Oh, nice! Nice! That's it, I can't exactly feel bad whatsoever. Oh, not nice! Oh my god, no way.
There's company.
Are you in my head right now?
Technically, yes, but symbolically, we are on a date. Lee, pass me those fries, please.
Oh!
Please keep you company for a little while. That's all.
I'm just making this a sweet moment. It doesn't always have to be bad.
Where's Damon?
Being the hero.
You know, you look a lot like my girlfriend.
I'm glad they acknowledged it. So it was deliberate, the casting choice.
And I don't think that.
How are we doing?
Almost there.
Jesus Christ!
Stop it.
you. I'm happy.
The scar.
I totally get it if you want to.
Oh.
I'll see you, brother.
No. Oh. Oh, happy days.
She's okay.
Oh. Oh.
They're both okay.
They're both okay.
Sir, she's not. I've watched her burn with my own eyes.
No, you weren't of sound mind. You were hallucinating.
Oh,
you
I
saw
knew
what
it.
you wanted to see.
Really?
Tyler thought it best to have an empty decoy coffin.
So now you and Tyler are...
She's in New York.
New
and my
York.
friends are keeping her very safe. And very much alive.
Damn, Enzo. Oh, look at the hope in Damon's eyes. Oh, look at him.
She's alive.
I got a second chance, brother.
Then I will fix this. I will.
How though?
I will kill that huntress with my bare hands if I have
Yeah,
to.
good
I
luck
will
with
bring you
that.
back here.
I have to keep moving if I want to stay ahead of her. Yeah. I love you.
I love you too.
Big damn hero, right?
This is Josie.
Josie, no.
In honor of their mother.
Of course.
This is Elizabeth.
Liz.
Shh, don't wake up your sister.
Where are we going?
To New Orleans? To visit Mommy's friend.
Klaus? New Orleans? You're gonna visit the friend? You're gonna visit Klaus? Yeah! Oh, man. So... oh, that's interesting, though. So is the original's gonna have some kind of time skip. That would be interesting in a way to kind of age up Hope, I would say, considering, you know, Hope's a bit of a baby as well. So I wouldn't mind them doing that in terms of the original. I didn't put that into consideration. Well, that's a little bit of a lie. I did kind of put it into consideration because I was thinking, how is this going to make things a little bit disjointed and a little bit complicated, considering I imagine that the Vampire Diaries season 8 will be 3 years from what season, how season 7 began. And obviously you've got the original season 4 and then season 5. And you just think, is that going to be a little disjointed in terms of the timeline and all of that? So, which would maybe prevent crossovers. But I'm guessing we're going to see Klaus again. So, yeah. But that was Liz. I think when Carrie was pregnant, I was kind of hoping that one of the babies was going to be called Liz in honor of, obviously, Liz Forbes. And yeah, it's great, as well as the fact that he honored, Joe as well. So yeah. So that was just really, really great, but not great for Bo. I mean, Elena's alive as well, which I mean, I kind of knew was the case. They weren't going to kill her off like that, and plus, like I said, I mean, Bonnie would, have some kind of protection anyways if something were to happen to Elena, so yeah. It's not until Bonnie dies that Elena wakes up, and yeah. So I'm really excited for next week's episode, and it's a good job that I don't have to wait a couple of weeks until that episode, because as of recording, I'm recording this week, and then I'm recording next week, and then I'm going to have a couple of weeks off because I'll be doing stuff in regards to going, down the country 1 week and then going to Italy the next. So, yeah, I won't have really much time to film. But yeah, I mean, it was really, really great in terms of just with how things came to be in terms of the return of the Brotherhood, of course, with the Hunter's Mark, and how, I mean, it's been a few years, but yeah. And I'm really, really curious to see how they go with Raina in terms of empowering her, in terms of how much of a... I mean, we know that she is a bit of a threat in the future, as evident by all of the flash forwards we've incorporated. So, yeah, but, I mean, obviously you've got your alumni or villains in the past in regards to, what the Vampire Diaries have been faced with, people like Kai, with Silas, and now you got, like, Raina on the scene, and, I mean, of course, she's an immortal hunter, so, that, again, it will be very interesting to see how she fares in regards to being a problem and all of that. But yeah, seemingly successful, obviously, with the flash forwards. But of course, as we're in the present right now, it will be very, very interesting to see how they execute that, especially now that Stefan has been marked. See, I thought he was already marked anyways when he got betrayed. When Damon was in his personal hell, and yeah, but apparently not. So yeah, but now it is going to be very interesting to see how Stefan can, because I mean, wasn't he running anyways in the flash forward in the first episode? And yeah, he's going to be doing quite a lot of running when it comes to these flash forwards now that he's been marked in the present day. So yeah, but I do wonder what this is going to do with the originals, really. If Klaus is going to be the person that, I mean, to be fair, out of the originals, it's not like, unless something happened. I mean, to be fair, weird shit has happened in the space of 3 years, seemingly. I mean, we've got Bonnie and Enzo together. Caroline and Alaric are together. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did a subversion, like, we think Caroline is going to mean Klaus in terms of seeing an old friend, when in fact it will be Elijah. So, yeah. Or even Rebecca, to be fair, because of the fact that, I mean, Rebecca, we know she's good with kids, with the fact that she was looking after Hope and all of that. So yeah, so it could be Rebecca. That's it though. Like, I mean, our default with Caroline, given the history that her and Klaus have had, our default is gonna assume that she means Klaus. But I'm always gonna keep an open mind about things, especially with the fact that this show has shown I guess relationships we never thought that was possible. So yeah, not that obviously Caroline has a secret relationship with an original, but I mean, this would just be an absolute another kick in the gut for Alaric if her and Klaus do hook up in the future. So yeah, I mean, we still remember Caroline, so yeah, but yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I am excited for our little crossover. So yeah, but I do wonder what that means in regards to the original show. So because I always It's not like I guess it's very apt with CW and all of that. It's not like with the Arrowverse and all of that, where they will have odd future episodes, but it's not definitive like this show is being right now. I'm thinking back to, what was it, the first season of Legends of Tomorrow, where we saw older Oliver. So yeah, and they pretty much stayed consistent, the timelines, in terms of the Flash, Arrow, and all of that. So there wasn't a show that was out of sync in terms of the timeline. So yeah. And and ever since the beginning of this season, we've had that with the flash forwards, because this would take place in season 6 of the originals, but there isn't a season 6 of the originals. There's only 5 seasons, I believe. So, yeah, it was always going to be very interesting to see how they are going to incorporate stuff, and if they're going to keep things a little bit hush-hush when it comes to the originals. So, yeah, just because of the fact that, well, that's got 2 seasons left to go, and that has its own kind of problems going on. So unless there is any kind of crossover in, I guess, the present day, then yeah, do we keep that a little bit of a distance? So, but apparently not. But yeah, it was really, really great in terms of getting to, with this episode, we got to know a little bit about Raina, about how Julian was, well, not just how Julian was sent to suffer, but also how Bo lost his voice as well, about how Raina, there was incorporations, like I said, in regards to the Brotherhood of the Five, which, of course, nice callback from season 4. And how she was able to, because that's it though, she still got old, and yet she was reborn as well. So it was very interesting to see how, we could try to explain that. And I guess it still makes sense in terms of the fact that she was able to, take the essences of those Native Americans in terms of I wouldn't necessarily say like having a cat with 9 lives and all of that, but it's not like she's immortal as in she has, well, we don't know, to be fair, because she still looked pretty spry, didn't she, when she went to confront Julian and all of that. But yeah, I mean, it's not like she will look the same age for all of her aging has frozen, like as if she was a vampire. So yeah. But it was very interesting to see how things came around in terms of, again, her gathering essence from the life force essence, essentially, of those Native Americans to explain how she was able to live, how she's able to have this kind of immortality, really. So yeah, and how she's able, and how Julian does factor into things. It's just a bit of a shame for her that Julian has been dealt with, so yeah. But yeah, I mean, I really felt bad for her when obviously Julian compelled her to kill her dad. So yeah, but I mean, yeah, it was a really rough ending, to be fair. So yeah, but yeah, it just kind of adds layers to her character. So yeah, but I do really love the fact that she did make quite the impression as well, in terms of, I guess, now that she has been de-aged and all of that, she made quite the impression in this episode with her killing Bo, with leaving the mark on Stefan. And not just that though, but she got Bonnie as well. But I mean, it's all tragic at the end of the day in terms of like this whole situation, knowing what we know in terms of the fact that she's still a threat 3 years from now. So any attempts that Damon has in terms of trying to rectify this for Stefan is going to lead to no avail, because obviously she's still going to be a bit of a problem. But I did like it was really surreal with Stefan sacrificing himself. Yeah, I mean, obviously he's been pissed off with Damon, and yeah, it's a bit of a, I don't know. That subject alone is a bit difficult to digest because, I mean, yeah, it is upsetting to hear that Damon has burnt Elena's body. At the same time, though, and I think Stefan should also understand this as well, especially since he was still suffering, even though he was out the hell dimension longer than Damon. There has to be that understandability that Damon was still like had the potential to hallucinate, to see things, to not be in the right space of mind, if that makes sense. So it was really it's kind of conflicting in terms of Stefan's attitude towards Damon, because yeah, it does suck, it is shitty, and yeah, but he makes it out as if this was a deliberate act from Damon to get the one up on Stefan for some reason, as if this was back in season 1. So yeah, and of course Damon did self-destruct, but I mean, I can't exactly blame him when his mind was being manipulated by a vision of Henry, and he's just accidentally burnt his girlfriend to a crisp. I can't blame him for going a little bit off the rails. He feels absolutely shitty. So, and then there comes that lack of support from your brother, who thinks that, for Damon, in his mind, this is like an act of deliberation in terms of burning Elena's body. So, yeah. But, yeah. But I am glad that we did get... because, again, it was obvious that Elena was not burned to a crisp. So, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't... it was very, very shocking to see at first, but I think I even said in the same episode that, well, I don't think she's actually gone. There has to be some kind of plan in place that Tyler orchestrated, which there was, and with Enzo's help as well. But, yeah, I mean, I just had a feeling that, that with Damon and how with Damon and how he believed that Elena was dead, that was not going to happen, because they weren't going to kill Elena off like that. Even if, like, Nina said, you know what, I'm done forever, I am not coming back no matter what. I don't think they would do her like that. And not just that, though, but it just, yeah, I mean, there's just a bunch of reasons that just spell case that, you know, that's not how Elena's going to die and whatever, especially with the hallucinations and all of that at play, and you think, okay, well, that could be a way to fuck with his head. So, yeah, as well as Bonnie's situation. So, there was no way that Elena was going to die, so it was great to have that confirmation, so yeah. But, yeah. But I just loved the hope in Damon's eyes when Enzo... Like, and can I say that is a really, really oddly wholesome moment between the pair? I know. And I'm kind of glad that they did that, because they do have such a... a history. I mean, they even brought it up in this episode when... obviously Raina went to confront Bonnie and Damon, but it was, I don't know, there's just something oddly wholesome about it, and I love it because of the fact that they do have such a history, do Damon and Enzo, and for Enzo to be the one to lift to give Damon hope again is just great. I mean, there's even that assurance on Enzo's face, that kind of, I don't know, comforting hug in a sense. So yeah. And of course Damon's eyes was just full of hope. So yeah. But yeah. It's, yeah, it is gonna be a bittersweet moment though, because obviously, well, yeah, Elena's okay. Stefan not so much with the mark, and of course Damon's gonna be worried, and he said that he's gonna try and find a way to fix this. But we know that Stefan's still running, so yeah. But it is great that Stefan, like, despite his, I don't know, his questionable judgment in terms of the attitude towards Damon, despite that, he's still going to sacrifice himself for his brother. So, yeah. Now, I know we're still a ways off until the end, but I do worry that might be how things might end for Damon and Stefan. Because it's going to be that whole case of he's always, like, no matter what, he's always going to look out for his brother. And, yeah, so... And even Caroline said, why is it always you? So, yeah. But we don't need to worry about that until, I don't know. Because I think I might finish the Vampire Diaries this year. We've still got a good chunk of months to go, so I might try to because what I like to do, especially if I'm coming towards an end to a show and it comes towards the end of the year, I want to kind of force the idea of me having to complete that new year, new show, right? So we'll see. I know it seems like we still got a long ways to go in terms of the Vampire Diaries concluding, but like at the same time we don't have a lot more episodes and we don't have a lot more months of the year, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, it was great. It was great. Loved that tribute that Alaric did when it came to naming the babies, Joe and Liz. Yeah, for some reason I was clicking Jenna just because, I mean, Jenna did mean a lot, but I guess it would kind of also be a little bit weird if he named one baby Joe and then one Jenna, right? So, I mean, they'd start with the same letter, I guess, but I think Liz is the best option. And when, you know, the babies were revealed to be in Caroline, like I said, I think there was a little gear in my head that was like, I hope that one of the babies is called Liz, because obviously, yeah, so, and it was nice. It was nice. But, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what does happen on this, you know, crossover episode that we have. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time. Toodles!